Isaiah chapter 43 and verse 25 says this. It is I, even I, who blot out your transgressions. If you blot something out, you can't see it. And I do it for my own sake is what he says. I blot out your transgressions for my own sake. He's doing it, Old Testament, he's doing it so that the sacrifice of Jesus wouldn't be for nothing. I'm doing it for my own sake. So, well, no, it's really for me. No, it's really, he did it for him. You get the benefit. And then guess what it says next? And I will remember your sins no more. He forgets it. We know a lot about the Apostle Paul. And in Philippians chapter 3 and verse 12. Not that I have already attained or am already perfected, but I press on that I may lay hold of that for which Christ also has laid hold of me. In other words, he's saying he hadn't arrived. He hadn't got it together. He said, I keep pressing. Listen to verse 13. Brethren, I do not count myself to have apprehended. He says it again. But one thing, everybody say one thing. I do, forgetting those things which are behind, reaching forward to those things which are ahead. Now, I don't know everybody in this room. I don't know everybody listening online. But when I read that Paul says, one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind, he's forgetting being a murderer. He killed Christians. He took Christians to be killed. He arrested them. When he showed up to preach at people's churches, they're going, I ain't going to listen to that guy preach. He got my uncle killed, put in prison and killed. He's saying, I forget what I did. You say, Pastor, I don't know if I can forget what I did. Well, the only reason you wouldn't be able to forget is what Revelation chapter 12 and verse 10 says. And we moved to Revelation 12 and we began to realize that it's what your memory is helped by the evil one. Then I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, now salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ, for the accuser of our brethren has been cast out. The accuser of our brethren who accused them before our God day and night has been cast out. Satan has a job to do. And what he does is he takes his finger and he points at you and points at God and says, look what they did. And God says, I can't see through the blood. I can't see through the blood. Because he has not only forgiven you, but forgotten you. And I've got a big question. I've got a big question to ask you today. Are you smarter than God? God says he forgives and forgets. Why are you remembering what he has forgotten? Why are you carrying that sack of past events? Why are you carrying that thing on your back when God has forgiven it and forgotten it?